Welcome back. This is ba da ba 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 the Monolith Film Podcast. New production value, new intro song, same two dummies.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Nick from the Monolith Film Podcast.
I'm Lee from the Monolith Film Podcast.
Today we're doing a little short one now. We're
Yeah.
gonna do Creepshow 2019.
Just a quick little one too.
A quick little
2019? Did you
Creepshow?
say
Is
2019?
it 2019? 2019?
Same thing, right?
Hey, why don't I crack a fucking cold one before we start?
Sorry, Lee. It's my knockoff Red Bull sprayed Lee. I'm sorry.
That's okay. For those not familiar with Creepshow, let's whip up Wikipedia.
Yeah, because I didn't know what the heck I was getting into when we
Okay.
first watched this. This
Your Creepshow 2.
Did you watch the originals? Because this is a remake for those of you listening.
Right. From
at
back from 1982, directed by George A. Romero, screenwrite and story by Stephen King.
What else did George do for the listening audience there, Lee?
I mean, come
Let's
on.
Google it.
Come on, dude. Night of the Living Dead,
Oh,
Dawn
there
of the
we go.
Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead,
Anything with dead in it?
Creepshow,
Oh,
Diary of the Dead.
the original name was Creep Dead, but they had to change it because Stephen King wanted to be uglier in it.
Is Stephen King in it? He's
I don't
pretty
know,
ugly.
He's pretty ugly.
Yeah,
Well, I think I saw a picture of him on Instagram not too long ago. It was kind of funny that we did
Yeah.
the thing, and then, well, probably because people are watching and posting
Right.
on Instagram. But and it was him like dressed as a swamp monster or something, like Stephen King with no shirt on and his little tiny nipples and like his pathetic chest. Guy makes me fucking sick. I'm not a fan of Stephen King. You like Stephen King?
Oh God, no.
No, I don't like him.
No,
at all.
not
Okay,
at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're on the same page.
yeah,
then.
I've gotten into some lengthy debates over it, but no, I do not like Stephen King.
No.
No.
Well, I mean,
I don't like his books and I don't like his movies.
Okay, then we're on the same page.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
like either.
Yeah, I think I've read like the opening page of like 5 of different books. I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? I gotta go. I don't know, eat a piece of bread or something, dude. Anyway, I gotta drink some water. Is more exciting than this
Yeah.
fucking.
So the original Creepshow was a movie,
Oh, okay.
but it was 5 short films released as one full-length feature.
All by Romero. He did each one.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, like a vignette kind of little.
Yeah. Little like
What are
chapter
those
breaks in
called?
between.
Compilation films, something
I
like
guess
that.
anthology films.
That might be it. That's the
Anthology
word for it.
films?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they released a Creepshow 2 and a Creepshow 3, all anthology films
Mm.
and whatnot.
I got a question for you now that just came to my head.
Yeah.
The Creepshow font that comes up.
Yeah, the like
Yeah, it's
leaky,
like gloopy, like
yeah.
You know the band The Creeps? Did they steal that from that?
I don't know what year the Creeps.
I think
Active
they're
in-
earlier though. I
Yeah?
don't know. I don't know the band really. I saw them on Instagram. I've been on Instagram a lot, and I saw them on Instagram
Apparently.
too.
Active from 1982.
You never know then.
1982. They're both from 1982.
Oh, yeah?
I guess someone must have came
someone
before both
stole-
of them.
because they have the same. It's almost the same thing.
Yeah?
I think so.
The Creeps.
For those of you at home, we're googling The Creeps. You can do it. Play along. You can be with us too.
It's a little different.
Is it a little different? It's
Yeah.
still gloopy though, isn't it?
It's more because but it's
oh,
not like
okay,
leaking.
that's not the one I saw.
That's
no,
not the one you saw.
no. I'm gonna try and get the one I
Yeah,
saw.
try and find the
from
one you
Instagram.
saw. Cause like, what's that other anthology? The Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's like that's for kids more. Well, I
Yeah.
guess this is for kids too, eh? 1989, so they just fully ripped them off.
Okay,
Because
no.
Tales from the Crypt. Crypt is written in the exact same font.
Yeah, that's the font I was. Okay, maybe it was just the picture I saw that they used that same font.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, never mind. I'm an idiot then. Fuck, I'm an asshole.
Okay, so Shudder.
Yeah.
For those of you not familiar with Shudder, it's like Netflix, but it's all pretty much horror movies. A lot of
movies, yeah.
indie stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's pretty cool. I was looking at
yeah.
it when you. I stole Lee's info. His what's it called? Social Security. You have to sign in with. Shudder, and, your fucking mother's maiden name and your dad's fucking last sandwich you ate.
They dig deep, those Shudder boys, eh?
And yeah, they got cool shit on there. It seems.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Weird time lengths and stuff too. It's not like standard. Like I saw like 40-minute things and like
Yeah.
20-minute things.
They have
Pretty
some
cool.
neat stuff. They have their exclusives are surprisingly
Decent.
fucking good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've dug a lot of their exclusives. Like Mandy was like semi Shudder exclusive.
Oh yeah,
And that's like one of my favorite movies from 2018.
that's the Nick Cage crazy one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
haven't
that was a
seen
good
that one either.
it's a good
It's
flick.
worth it?
Yeah, it really is. I
Yeah.
think you'd like it a lot.
We got a
Especially
fly?
for the
Oh, sorry.
the color and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I saw the pictures, like nice
Yeah.
and purple and everything, neonsy kind of things.
Nick and I just filmed something for his movie. I was in a chicken coop, and now there are flies all over my head.
I think the flies might have been here already, but
I don't know, dude.
We had Lee in some chickeny situations.
No, but they do have some really good shit on Shudder.
Do they take shorts, Shudder? They got a lot of shorts on there. We'll submit this movie to Shudder. You gonna sell it to Shudder?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure, because Amazon just picked them up.
Oh really?
So like now you can purchase Shudder through your Amazon Prime subscription.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for like
Huh.
an extra reduced fee or something like that.
Hey, that's not bad.
So that might be why they're getting some good
Yeah.
shit lately, because they just got a bunch of Halloween movies. They got a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
Scream movies.
So they're getting big shit now.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods. They have a lot of.
Did you like Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah, I did actually. I really enjoyed it.
I think I have to rewatch it. I only saw it one time and it was like
It's
a
a
while ago.
it's a good. It's not a good horror movie, but it's a
No.
good parody of horror.
Well, yeah,
movies.
well, it's like an anti-horror movie.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's using like the tropes and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. I understand
Yeah.
how this works. Okay, back to this fucking
Right,
Stephen
Creepshow.
King
So
thing.
Shudder bought Creepshow, or they bought the film rights or
Okay.
whatever. They got the film rights. They got their
Yeah.
hands on it. So they decided to start a TV series instead of just releasing one movie and calling it like Creepshow 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's just a weekly. They release like each episode's like an hour or something long. There's 2 short films per
Yeah.
episode. They're at 6
Oh, yeah?
now. Yeah, I've watched the first 2 only. You watched only
I
the
would
first one?
The first one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're separated in 2.
Yeah, so I watched the first 4.
Yeah,
technically.
yeah.
I guess the first 4 stories, the first 2 episodes,
right.
because there's 2 per.
Mm.
So let's start in order, right?
Did you see the original?
No, I haven't.
Renegade? No, I didn't see them
No,
either.
when I heard that Shudder was rebooting Creepshow,
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought they were talking about Tales from the Crypt,
Okay, yeah.
which I did used to
Yeah.
watch as a
Tales
kid.
from the Crypt was sick.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
cool as heck.
So I was like,
the
oh.
guy's there. That
The
was
Crypt
cool.
Keeper?
Yeah, dude.
So I was like, oh fuck, that's gonna be
Fucking-
pretty cool.
Looks like a few of my teachers fucked the Crypt Keeper. Fucking haggard-looking old swamp monsters.
Yeah. So then I watched it and I was like, wait a minute, this is something different. So then I
Yeah.
started looking into it. It's pretty much the same thing though.
Pretty well, yeah.
There's just no host.
Yeah.
There's no Crypt
The
Keeper.
host would probably be better. Because I didn't understand
Right,
what
yeah.
was going on when I first saw
Yeah.
the thing.
There's like a little bit of a they still because they're all based on comic books, right? So
Yeah.
like,
Oh, are they really? Is it
I think the
Creepshow?
original,
Oh, I know what you're fucking talking. Okay, I understand.
at least
now.
Tales from the Crypt definitely was.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
graphic
I can
novels.
picture the fucking thing
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Because even in the episodes, like we could just jump in now.
Yeah. Well,
Some
they
of
do,
their
like,
cuts, their
comic things.
transitions,
Yeah,
are like
yeah.
they zoom out to a comic book page and
Mhm.
zoom into a different panel kind of thing.
What do you think about that shit?
I think it's a little gimmicky
I
and
think
it's not for
played
me.
out and
yeah.
stupid, like pretty well.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
I like if they did that in the original, then it's kind
Yeah.
of like a cute homage.
Yeah.
But not in every episode, especially if you're going to release a whole season.
Yeah.
It
Well,
gets
I
old.
thought it was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But
I
mean,
thought.
there's enough comic book shit already. Fucking, why don't you read a comic book?
Yeah, I
Fuck.
agree.
You
I'm
read
on board
comic
with
books
that.
when you were a kid?
No,
No.
never.
I had one. I think I had 2. And then my mom thought I loved comic books, and like her friend was like, "Oh, I got a fucking big collection," and gave me like 50. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I supposed to do with Venom number 90 or something?
Yeah.
You know? Fucking right in the garbage.
Yeah, I have a bunch, like free comic book day
Oh
every year.
Yeah.
For like maybe 2 or 3 years. I'd go and I'd browse, I'd buy cheap shit.
Nothing cool. though?
Never read any of it.
What did I have? I had like Tiger. What the fuck was that called? There was like 5 tigers that were like superheroes or something.
He-Man.
No, I don't think it was. It was like this guy in like a loincloth with like a big sword, and he fought like a skeleton.
He-Man.
Oh, that's He-Man. Wait a second. No, but it was something fucking stupid. But anyways, Creepshow.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Get back on track. Okay, so
Tiger
first.
Squad. Would have been
That doesn't
Tiger
sound right.
Squad.
That doesn't sound right.
It was a squad of tigers, though. Anyways.
So the very first story is called Gray Matter.
Yeah.
I don't know. What'd you think of Gray Matter?
I thought it was pretty dumb, dude.
The actors, I mean, you've got the dude who plays Jigsaw from the Saw franchise.
Is that him?
He's the sheriff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You got El Pollo
That's
Loco
funny.
from Breaking Bad. You got the
I don't
kid
remember
from
him.
It. The dude, what was his name in Breaking Bad, man?
Which guy, though?
The fucking El Pollo Loco. He owned
Pollo
the chicken
Loco.
restaurant.
Who did he play in the...
Gus?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Gus
he played.
Fring?
Yeah, Gus
Gus
Fring,
Fring?
exactly. He played just the sheriff's buddy, the only other character in the episode.
I thought it was a black guy.
Yeah, Gus, the dude who plays Gus from Breaking Bad, it's a black guy.
I thought he was a Mexican in Gus.
Oh, well, okay, well, whatever.
Wait a second.
What's going on here?
But I don't know if that was a good story to start with. That one.
Yeah, I mean the kid from It, from the new It movies.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, I think
didn't see
so.
those
I think
either.
so. Like all the actors,
Big enough, guys.
yeah, they've got some names in there.
Yeah. But I mean, there's no end to the story. There's no beginning to the story.
Yeah.
And the fucking flashbacks are a bit goofy, I thought.
I thought it was bad. I mean, the reason I opened with listing off the actors was because the acting was terrible.
Yeah, it was not good
I was like,
at
what
all,
the
dude.
fuck is going on
Yeah,
here?
dude.
You people know how to act. I've seen you all before.
This whole thing stunk, dude.
It really caught me off guard how
Yeah, dumb everything was.
yeah, I was like, once I knew what I was getting myself into,
Yeah.
like the color work and like the whole look is supposed to mirror the aesthetic of the old school comic books.
Okay.
So the colors are supposed to pop
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of got why they were doing that.
Yeah.
Everything else just felt stupid.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb, I thought.
Yeah, me too.
But what's the story? Is the guy's dad is drinking beer that's moldy, and he turns into a moss monster and eats people.
Is that what you got from it?
Yeah, I don't know what's it supposed to be. That's a lot of wind.
Well, yeah, he drinks a lot. I just assumed the beer got contaminated by some alien,
Okay,
some
well, maybe
mutant,
something like that. because
something like that.
I think the guy says to the barkeep or whatever, and he's like, "I told you to clean out the mildew in the back or something,"
Right, yeah.
and then she's wiping a box or something.
Oh yeah, eh?
I don't know. But I mean, either way, if it's an
Some weird
alien or
alien
if it's
mold.
moss, it's fucking doesn't make any sense either way.
Yeah,
The
there's
guys,
no, yeah.
For the podcast listener at home, I've eaten my share of moss and mildew before.
Yeah, I eat moldy bread every now and then.
I did.
Doesn't stop me.
Did me and Zach ate a fucking loaf of that?
Yeah.
And we're fine, dude. We're just a little handicapped.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I mean, it's obviously just like a metaphor for alcoholism in general.
yeah, but not a good one though. He becomes a monster when
Yeah.
he drinks. It's the stupidest fucking
Yeah.
thing. Like, I don't know if it's obvious, but I mean, it's right in the face. Fuck.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, my mommy died, and then my daddy drinks a lot.
Now I got a stupid voice.
Yeah, the accents
I'm
made
from
no sense.
Northern New York. I'm from upstate New York.
I don't know what accent they were going for.
Syracuse, New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I heard that accent, my first thought was, do they get hurricanes?
I think they might have a hurricane in the fucking writer's room of that fucking thing, dude. Because I don't know. What other
Yeah, what do you... Cause...
oh yeah. So my first note here is the Grady twins go missing is one thing.
Right, yeah.
But is that like just the stupid Stephen King reference to the Shining? Because the Grady twins are the two girls in The Shining that get all smashed up.
What does Stephen King have to do with The Shining?
He wrote The Shining.
Oh yeah, I always forget. It's such a good movie. I forget Stephen
Well, that's
King
the
had
thing. He had
anything
nothing
to do with it.
the movie, though. He had nothing to
Right.
do with the movie.
He hated it too.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah. He didn't like. Well, a fun little anecdote. I probably told you this anecdote before. Not
Yeah.
my anecdote. Tell you guys again. How about that? It's been 6 years since we did a podcast. You can fucking tune in again, buddy. It was like in the book, it's a red or it's a yellow Beetle that they're driving, like a yellow Volkswagen Beetle.
Okay.
Is Jack Torrance's car, and then in the movie, Kubrick wanted it to be a red Beetle. Did I say that right? Yellow in the book, red in the movie.
Yeah.
and Stephen King was reading the script because it's Kubrick and a few people wrote it. And Stephen King didn't do anything with the movie at all. And he's like, oh, it's supposed to be yellow or something, getting mad. And Kubrick was like, get the fuck out of here. And he kicked him off the set. And he wasn't allowed back on the fucking studio at all. What's the studio called? Anyways, he wasn't allowed on the lot or anything to see what's going on. And in the movie, 3/4, maybe 4/5 through, when the guy from whatever the town, the friend of it's Scatman Crothers, is driving up, and he's going through the snowy, the Sidewinder road going up, and there's a yellow beetle that's all destroyed, and that was supposed to be a fuck off, Stephen King, I'll break your fucking beetle on the way. So he just threw in the smashed beetle on the way just to say fuck you. But did you see the remake of the Stephen King version of The Shining?
No.
Dude, it's fucking dog shit, dude.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, absolute dog shit. But yeah, so the Grady twins go missing in that one, and it's because what's it called? The keeper, the guy who's looking, the housekeeper, I guess? The guy who's
innkeeper?
Yeah, something like that. The guy who's looking after the Outlook Hotel over winter gets cabin fever, kills his 2 daughters. But in this one, the Grady twins are eaten by the moss monster.
Right.
And I thought it was dumb.
They're called the Grady twins.
Called the Grady twins
in the Shining too.
Yeah.
There's another Shining reference.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Yeah. In the next episode. Well, do you want to get there when we get there, or should I just say the reference?
Yeah, say the reference.
The dollhouse.
Okay.
There's a rug.
Yeah.
And it's the carpet
is it
from
really?
the Outlook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stephen King sucks, dude.
Yeah,
King's lame, dude.
But at that point, when you're referencing because the carpet from The Shining is such a well-known visual image, that's referencing the movie at that point, not the book.
That's true. Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't read the book, but I can't imagine Stephen King going into detail about the
That was a fucking
rug.
orange thing with the brown that came up like that. I don't even know if that's how he talks. It seems like he would talk like that.
I think more nasally. He's got a weird nose, man.
Oh, Bam! You remember that? You remember we were doing Bam Margera? Dude, I cut all those out, dude. I cut Bam out of everyone.
What episode was that on? Whatever.
That was something funny. We were doing, it was with Halen, an episode with Halen.
Yeah.
I was doing Steve-O! Steve-O voice. I did the worst Bam Margera impression ever.
Fuck. That was dumb as shit.
Yeah, what's something else? Oh, in the first one, someone says, George Kelso saw something in the sewer. I don't know if that was talking about it, too.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Another stupid no-point reference that
Yeah.
has nothing to do with anything. And my third note on it says, stupid ending on the first story. That's my
Right.
notes on the first one.
Yeah, the only thing I could add to that is I wrote a bit about the dialogue that was meant to be
Deep.
Yeah.
I'm
It
glad
was
you didn't love it.
Oh,
I
God,
didn't
man.
want to fucking
There's
shit on it.
it's there are things in the corners of this world or whatever that if you look at them right in the face, you'll never be the same again.
It's
like
just
some
spreading his
stupid
butthole
shit.
in front of you. You'll never see a balloon end again.
I don't know, is that supposed to be fucking alcoholism? If you drink too much, you'll never be the same? You'll turn into a monster?
I mean-
dude, the whole thing was dumb, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it either.
Like,
but
the
there's
dialogue-
no end to it either, though.
Right,
So,
yeah.
he's a monster. Oh, comic book frame. Let's go into the next bad story.
Yeah. Okay, hold up. I gotta find out who wrote and directed the first episode now.
find this
I gotta
shit
know
they're
who the fucking...
different directors, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I know because I was so excited. There's one of the directors that I actually really, really like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I was so stoked because he does some
Good shit.
some good shit.
Oh, yeah. It's Terrence Malick doing
Oh my god.
some creep shows.
Maybe not that good. First
Alright.
episode,
I'm
Grey
gonna
Matter.
need the swamp monster to stand in a field for 20 minutes. That's gonna be the whole short. Then we'll cut to a fucking river for a second, and that's it.
Am I on the right episode? I'm trying to check IMDb. I don't know how IMDb works. Does it separate by episode?
It might say episode 1 and have the 2 directors back to back.
Okay, series cast and crew. Directed by... No, it just says 1 episode, 3 episodes, 6 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, David Bruckner
Yeah.
is credited for directing all 6 episodes.
Okay.
And you know what David Bruckner directed?
No.
VHS.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that
Oh,
movie?
I've seen a movie.
VHS is fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Well, he might have only directed one short from VHS because VHS has another
I know what
anthology.
you're talking about too. Yeah, I know.
That
what you're
shit's
talking
fucking.
about. Yeah.
That like that movie's gory.
No, I didn't
It's
see
fucking.
that.
But he directed Southbound.
Yeah.
He
There's more
directed The
people.
Ritual.
Who else is in VHS? There's other big guys in it. Isn't there
Big
a Japanese,
directors?
big Japanese director in there?
I think so. Yeah. Because they do. You might be thinking of the second one.
Oh, maybe.
Because in the second one they do a bit in Japan.
That
Might have
it.
been the first one. Like there's like a cult kind of thing
Okay.
in Japan. Let me know if you recognize any of these names. Matt Bettinelli Ulpin. He did 10/31/98.
Okay.
David Bruckner did Amateur Night. I think Amateur Night is the one with the vampire prostitute.
That sounds good to
That's
me.
one of my favorites, dude. That
Oh,
one
yeah?
was sick. Yeah.
That's not just a funny one-line description. You know, it's vampire prostitutes. And the next one's a fucking cult in Japan. And then we have...
Tuesday the 17th, Glenn McQuaid.
Okay.
The Sick Thing That Happened to Emily When She Was Younger, Joe Swanberg.
I don't like titles like that. Like the ones that are kind of trying to be coolish
Yeah.
like that. Like, I don't know. But they're too... What's the word? Colloquial? Is that the word?
Right, okay.
I don't know. Quotidian?
Colloquial is like slang almost.
Okay, I'm thinking more everyday.
Okay, yeah.
That's quotidian.
Too cash.
Something like that.
Too
Casual
pedestrian.
sport, something like that.
Ooh, for you Quebec listeners.
It's just called Le Cage now, so call back.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Adam Wingard, Tape 56. Ty West, Second Honeymoon.
Who's Ty West is a big guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know. That name rang a bell though.
The Innkeeper, The Sacrament, VHS, The House of Something, The Resident, Chambers, The Passage, The Exorcist from 2017, Outcast, Wayward. None of this shit I know.
I don't know.
South of Hell.
South of Hell. That's fun.
Yeah, nothing that I recognize.
No.
No.
All right. Well, fuck.
Anyways, back to
remember that
Creepshow.
He's done something. No, something with Ty West, something, or maybe someone was talking about.
Maybe it's
I
a
don't
different Ty West.
know. Maybe. How's Ty spelled?
T.I.
I don't know. Like the rapper?
I don't know. Notable for directing horror films.
Sick description.
So,
Move on to the second story.
yeah,
Second one was better than the first one.
I agree. It's called House of the Dead for reference.
Okay.
I thought the dad was a rapist the entire time.
Oh yeah.
That's the only note I wrote is, man, that dad's weird. He's probably gonna rape her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. He was kind of creepy. I thought it was the whole story was gonna be like,
A rapey story.
yeah, like she's using the dolls to cope with her abusive father or something.
Well, you know that would have been a better story than it was.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Because what was the thing? There's a head that shows up in the dollhouse,
Yeah,
and then the dolls start dying,
yeah.
and then in real life, a head shows up in the house.
Well, because she pulls the toy head out of the
Throws
dollhouse
it-
and
oh,
throws it under her
disappears
bed.
or something.
So then, by removing it from the dollhouse, she brings it into the real world, and then
Yeah.
it becomes a real
The
severed
thing
head.
with these things, though, these are like the prefaces to the stories, you know?
Right.
Like they're not even the stories that happen. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is creepy or something, you know? Like the stories after the swamp monster shows, or the dad turns into the monster, and like after the head goes in. This is supposed to be the first 15 minutes of the hour and a half movie, you know?
Right.
Stupid stuff.
Okay, and you don't like that.
Well, I like the story. I don't know. I
No, I
didn't
know what
like
you mean.
any of
I know
these
what you mean.
things that I
Because like even just that, like let's
Yeah.
say, because they sell the dollhouse with the head in it
Yeah.
at like a fucking yard sale at the
Yeah.
end of that one. Spoiler alert, whatever. Fuck.
You're not
and-
missing nothing.
And then some family buys it,
Yeah.
and instantly I was more interested by this family's experience with it because now they own a dollhouse where the head has been in it the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
This girl's the girl that discovered. You know, she's the origin story
Yeah.
that this more haunted family needs
Yeah.
to seek out for answers.
Well, that's
That's
the-
already
yeah.
more interesting.
Yeah.
It's like every ghost fucking Insidious.
Yeah.
That's what they do, right?
Mm.
They find out someone else was haunted.
Yeah.
Conjuring,
Yeah.
someone else was haunted before. You
Yeah.
gotta go find them.
Well, that'd be
That's like a
almost
classic
a
haunting
good way
thing.
to write it, though. You don't want to. I mean, don't go too crazy. Really.
Yeah.
That's my next note here. I like the format. 25 minutes, though. I like
Just the
that.
time, you mean? Just how short it is?
A good 25
25,
minute bit.
yeah.
No problem for me.
Was the first one longer than that?
I don't know. I think they were both 20. I don't know. I might have just written that
Okay.
after, but
Just Creepshow.
yeah.
You like the format of
Yeah.
Creepshow.
Well,
Or just-
anything that's like that length
Right,
for
okay.
like something like this, you know?
I usually dig anthologies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I usually really like anthologies. Like the ABCs of Death is another
Okay.
great horror anthology.
A lot of horror anthologies. Oh, there's love anthology. A lot of romance anthologies too.
Is there?
Yeah, I think so. Like not really melodramatic, but like,
Yeah.
oh, we fell in love on the in Paris or something. Another one, oh, we were in the basement and I kissed her butt or something. It's like
Right.
little
Sounds like you're watching porn.
vignette. Is that what it's called? There's a lot of vignette style romance. It's just,
A lot of pizza deliveries
Yeah.
for some reason.
you know, like Shudder. There's another one for it's X videos. I think it's called. It's all romance stories.
There's like Love, Death, Robots on Netflix, which is sci-fi.
Yeah. Oh, we were supposed to do that too.
Yeah.
What happened, Halen Bale?
Halen, our guests are unreliable.
Well, how long have we been holding on to the next podcast?
Yeah.
Well, tune in next week and you'll find out what we're talking about.
And by next week, we mean next year. Nah,
6 months or so.
we'll get back on track.
Well, I think I have 3 loaded up that I got to dump.
Yeah.
That I got to put because I was having trouble with all my editing stuff. So I
Okay.
just exported all audio and I just got to dump the picture on top.
Okay. Cool.
And remove a few bad words that I can't say. And then we're good to go.
What did you ask? What were we talking about?
Anthology.
Anthologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of
Spirit
horror
Trip.
anthologies.
Yeah.
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 That's my next note here. Wide angle shots are cool.
They are. Which wide angle shot are you talking about?
I think the ones in the bedroom. This was a while ago when we watched
Yeah,
this one, though.
we watched it a few weeks ago.
If I remember correctly, there's ones in the bedroom with the dollhouse in the foreground and the actual bedroom in the background, and the girl walking around in the background.
Okay, I think I know.
Or
what
the
you
girl
mean.
in the foreground and the dad coming in. Something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And just a big wide shot of the interior.
Kind of
stuff.
symmetric. The dollhouse
Something
lined
like
up with the bed.
Yeah, just nice on the
Yeah.
interior shots to have big wide angle stuff. It looks cool. Yeah, I guess that's it. What I write here, pulp horror. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Pulpy kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Anything else I have to say about this one?
No, not really, man. Again, the acting I thought was better, even though I knew none of the actors.
And the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that little girl was a better actress than
good.
anyone in the first
Yeah.
episode. Or the first story,
I
rather.
think so too.
So good for her.
I can't find my notes on the next one. I have to go back like 6
Well, did you
years.
watch the next one?
Oh, I meant the next one, next podcast.
Oh, okay. Well, I could talk about the next episode of Creepshow anyways.
Did it
It's better.
develop? It's better.
It's
Oh,
better.
Yeah.
For sure it's better.
Why would they make a shit one at the first?
I think they wanted it to
Get
just
rid of
ramp
it?
up. Like, I think apparently they get
Oh.
better and better, from what I've been hearing.
That'd be funny if you're the director of the first one.
Fuck,
What
eh?
the fuck?
Hey, direct garbage so we can look good.
Yeah. I don't think they had to tell them.
Yeah, fuck, apparently not.
I said, let's get this fucking guy.
Bad Wolf
Oh,
Down.
here we go.
Bad Wolf Down is I don't like it thematically.
It's a
I think
werewolf
it's played
story?
out. Yeah. It's like American soldiers in World War II in France.
Okay.
They escape the Nazis in like an old police station.
Yeah.
In the cell is
Yeah.
this woman who we find out later is a werewolf.
Okay.
And in order to survive the Nazi invasion and
Yeah.
escape, they're
Yeah.
like, we will agree to kill you, put you out of
Okay.
your misery, but
Yeah.
first you have to turn us all into werewolves.
First, you gotta suck us off.
Yeah.
Then we gotta.
So they turn themselves into werewolves, kill the Nazis, and then escape, pretty much. There's like one thing I missed where one of the American officers is a dick and he runs away, and then they chase him down as werewolves and kill him too.
Okay.
Or whatever. The
Yeah.
actual story I find is dumb as shit.
Yeah. But I mean, have you seen Werewolf Women of the SS?
No.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah?
That's awesome.
Well, because
dude.
the thing, because this story would have been better if they
Yeah.
didn't take it as seriously.
Okay.
Because like B-movie stories are hilarious.
Yeah.
B-movie horrors have like the worst fucking plots in the
Mhm.
world, but they're fucking awesome.
But the ones that are like conscious of the
Right, exactly.
shit of it makes it awesome.
Yeah.
Like Werewolf Women of the SS, dude, is fucking sick, dude.
Is that just like
Just Werewolf Women of the SS, dude. You're a load up.
what's
some
the
pictures
SS?
for you.
Like the Navy?
No, the Nazi.
Oh,
what's it
the
called?
Secret Service.
Yeah, Secret Service.
Yeah, I'm thinking SS like when you name a ship or whatever. That looks way
Dude,
better. That looks
it's
hilarious.
Sick, dude. This movie's awesome.
Yeah, that
dude.
looks way up way more up my alley than
Mhm.
fucking what I call it, Bad Wolf Down.
Yeah.
Like what is that supposed to be Black Hawk Down? Like that makes it's not even nowhere. They're not similar at all. That's stupid.
No. Anyways.
But the color is a lot cooler, a lot more contrast, a lot more like just one single harsh tone
Yeah.
over the whole frame. So it's kind of more uniform.
Yeah.
It aesthetically, I find that episode looked the best.
Okay.
Apart from that, I don't know. They could have gone a little more creative with the story. I
Oh.
thought.
Just thinking about werewolves. Why a lot of werewolf stories? They're always like what are they called? Period pieces.
Yeah.
There's no werewolves like nowadays, really. Even like no vampires are nowadays, but werewolves are kind of stuck
Yeah.
in weird pastime. What's
Hey.
another one? American werewolf in America, something like that.
American Werewolf in London.
something like that.
There's one like that. That's like one of Edgar Wright's favorite movies.
Is it supposed to be good?
Yeah, apparently.
Very violent, apparently.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
I think it's because
It's stupid.
werewolves are fucking easy to kill.
Oh yeah.
Back then, no one had silver bullets.
I
Now
guess so.
you could just
You
get
know.
silver bullets and kill a werewolf. It's not
What's
that hard.
the point of that, though?
The silver?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I can't think of the reason why I would do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, why does a wooden stake kill a vampire? Why does garlic
Metaphor,
kill
yeah.
vampires?
That I'm not sure of. Now that you mention it,
Right?
it's fucking stupid, dude. But I mean, zombie breaking the brain in.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's a brain.
Remove the nervous system.
Yeah. I was trying to think if there was a metaphor for garlic. Hang garlic and you smell bad. You don't. Oh, well, what's the? Is it because of Vlad the Impaler that the
What,
steak?
did he not like garlic?
I don't know, but like the steak.
No, yeah, I know. I was,
You
I was-
leave the bits to me. I fell for that one good.
yeah, I was actually just thinking that too.
Is that one?
But I mean,
What wasn't that supposed to be like the origin for the vampire myth?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
Vlad the Impaler is definitely the origin for Dracula.
Yeah. Still checking for bugs in
Dude,
the hair.
there's definitely a fly stuck in my hair.
You think so?
Every now and then I hear him flying around.
In your hair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shower later, drown him.
That's a good idea. Just starts growing. You're the next
Oh,
fucking
no.
next Creepshow. The guy with the bug on his head.
But
The
it's
fly head.
weird that he's not trying to fly away more often.
He likes it now. He's cozy.
Maybe he just lands and leaves, and I just think I'm getting paranoid.
I didn't know. Oh, was it this bug behind you? It's a little bug right there.
No, it might have been.
I don't know. We're filming this right now in a dung heap, or we're recording this right now in a dung pot. So yeah, what's the final verdict
Yeah,
on?
well, we've got one more story.
Oh, that's true.
The finger.
finger.
It's called the finger.
Yeah, don't bend over. That's the tagline.
This one I kind of actually liked the most.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this one was actually kind of cool. It's kind of like the break no fourth wall kind of thing. He's
Okay.
talking directly to the audience the whole time.
Mhm.
Starts at the end,
Yeah.
and he backtracks for us.
Okay. Yo, I was getting fingered by this chick one time.
You know that what's that movie where they have to dig to the core of the earth? Is it just called The Core?
Oh, what do they have to
It's
do?
a
in it?
sci-fi dig to the core of the earth.
Oh, okay. That's not the one where they find Hitler and dinosaurs in the.
No, that's
Hollow
Journey to the
Earth?
Center of the
Oh,
Earth.
okay.
Yeah, it's with like Hilary Swank.
Oh
You know who DJ Qualls is?
no.
He looks like a fucking weasel.
Okay.
He's like the perfect actor for a heroin addict
Yeah.
because he just looks like a
Looks the part.
he's tall, super skinny,
Yeah.
looks like a
On heroin.
fucking weasel.
Yeah.
What else is he in? The New Guy, Road Trip, The Man in the High Castle, Zed Nation, The Core, Hustle and Flow.
Zed Nation sucked, dude.
Oh, I'm not watching that garbage.
That's the
You kidding
Brad
me?
Pitt zombie movie.
No, that's
That's,
World War Z.
Okay,
That also
never mind.
sucked though. You're right.
Yeah.
What else is this fucker
I remember seeing that in the theater with my dad, and there's a part. Did you see that movie?
World War Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when there's like a million zombies making like a
The-
zombie
yeah.
thing to climb
Like
up the
ants?
building? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the theater. My dad goes, "This is fucking dumb. This is dumb." Why there's so many? This is dumb, and he just kept saying how dumb it was. Like, Dad, there's one other person in here with watching this bad movie with us.
This is DJ Qualls.
I know who that guy is.
For the listeners at home, you'll have to Google DJ Qualls.
That guy. Oh, what else is that guy in?
Yeah, exactly.
He's in a few things.
Yeah, he's like
His name is DJ Qualls.
apparently, yeah.
Really?
He's
But
like your typical hacker.
he's not a DJ though.
I mean, he might be.
It's not. It's like Derek Johnson or something, or Donnie John or something is his first name, and he didn't want to sound
Don Juan, Donald Joseph Qualls.
Dude, I was pretty
Yeah, you were
close,
pretty
dude.
fucking
I was
close.
pretty close.
Yeah.
DJ Q, man, he looks cool.
Yeah, so he's the guy. He's like a hoarder.
Okay.
He picks up trash in the streets and brings it home.
Okay.
So he finds a severed finger,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Bruh.
yeah, exactly. So he brings that home. The finger grows into a whole ass alien.
Mm.
Not a big one, a little tiny one, maybe like 1.5 feet tall.
Okay.
And they fall in love.
With the alien? He
Yeah,
falls in
not
love with
like
the alien?
romantic, but like
Okay.
pet owner kind of love.
Okay, yeah.
And
I thought he was sucking on the finger.
he's got like anger issues. The
Yeah.
dude, DJ Qualls. So he's like complaining about his life all the time to the alien. And whenever the alien listens attentively, and then at night he goes and kills whoever DJ Qualls was complaining about,
yeah.
and brings back parts of the body,
Okay.
like a cat.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, they
yeah,
bring
yeah.
back like dead birds and shit.
Mhm.
So then eventually DJ Qualls gets arrested, and then we find out that he's been telling the story through the perspective of the interrogation. So now it's like, oh shit, is he telling the truth or is he a psychopath? And then
Pretty
it
cool,
ends.
though.
I think it was the most well written,
Yeah.
best directing,
sounds
coolest
cool,
story.
though.
Yeah. That was my favorite for sure.
That sounds cool.
I think he names his little alien guy Bob.
That's the name you choose always.
Yeah.
That's the one to go to. Bob or Jeff are the two you got to choose.
So that's Creepshow.
Yeah, well, that's fun. What's the Twilight Zone was good. I started watching the old ones.
Yeah.
Original Twilight.
Is that Lynch?
No, what's it called?
What'd he
Twilight
do?
Zone. Twilight Zone one. David Lynch, you mean?
Yeah. What's that? Twin Peaks.
And it's Twin Peaks.
I'm thinking of
yeah.
Twin Peaks. They're kind of just as funky.
Well, Twin Peaks is like a story though, like a
Straight
proper narrative.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like an anthology sci-fi. That one.
Oh, okay.
Like each episode's a weird thing. What if this happens?
Okay, cool.
There's some good ones.
Yeah?
You were just talking about the little alien, and there was one where it's like the guy's like, "What the fuck? There's little aliens everywhere." Like he shows, I don't forget how it starts, but there's like little aliens everywhere, and then he realizes at the end that he's just giant, and those are normal sized people, and he's like in the future
Oh,
or something. It was
interesting.
pretty cool.
That's okay, cool. That's
It's
kind of
what
like
the fuck? And like they're shooting at him and trying to kill him, and then he's like, they're people like normal size.
Yeah.
And he's big.
H.G. Wells, The
Oh,
Time
okay.
Machine.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
read that?
No, I didn't see that.
Where he stops for the longest amount of time, humans have shrunk, and he's like,
Oh, okay.
"Who are these fucking midgets?" Was that offensive? Whatever. I don't
Not
know.
yet.
Not yet.
Maybe later. Yeah, there's some good ones. There was one where like a guy flips a coin and the coin lands on its like side up,
Right.
so it's standing, and like a newspaper, 5 cents for a newspaper, and the kid's like, "Wow, that's 1 in a million. You're a lucky day," or something. And then for the rest of the day, he can hear people's thoughts, and like everyone's just talking shit about him. That one's pretty fun.
Were you watching this?
I got it on TV. I got it on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh,
I
yeah?
think it is. It's sick. That
Fuck,
show.
I don't have cable anymore.
That's fucking cool. I just get it for History Channel, dude. History Channel's the channel
Yeah?
to watch.
Ancient
dude.
Aliens?
Fuck yeah, dude. You got Ancient Aliens and you got
Vikings?
no, dude.
No.
Curse of Oak Island, dude. That's the best show on TV, dude. There's nothing better than. That's the only reason I have cable, dude, is to watch the Curse of Oak Island, dude.
Curse of Oak Island.
Dude, that show's sick as hell, dude.
Probably better than fucking Creepshow.
Let me tell you, dude, it is. But it's like, have you ever seen that show, dude?
No.
There's so many fucking dumb shit in it. It's like there's about 10 minutes out of an hour of new content each
Okay.
episode, and the rest is all just recaps and stuff.
You ever watch Naruto?
I've seen Naruto. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. The amount of
But-
filler in that show, the amount of
Dude.
flashbacks.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
Okay.
And like animations that you see like every single episode. There's like a tunnel. I don't want to tell you the whole show, but it's like
Yeah.
in Nova Scotia there was an island, and there's supposed to be like a 90-foot shaft that was down to the ground, and like 200 years ago people went down and found like a weird shit in it. Tell you
Okay.
off air for people, but it's season 7 starts in 2 weeks. I'm excited. And
Is it like mockumentary style?
no, it's a normal documentary. It's real.
Oh, legit?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is like a proper island in Nova Scotia. You can go. I wanted to get my dad a ticket to go to the tour for his birthday or something. He likes the show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's all animations about the shaft, and then like there's a flood tunnel that floods the thing, and it's like you see this animation 5 times in each episode, every single episode for 7 fucking seasons.
Yeah,
Dude,
okay.
it's awesome, dude. Like I hated the show the first time I watched
Yeah.
it, but then you start seeing like the motifs that are so stupid in it, and you're like, dude, this is the best show ever, dude. Every single time you see somebody, their name comes up in the same scene, you know?
Yeah.
Like normally in a live documentary kind of show, it'll cut to you and it'll say Lee Byrne. It'll cut to me, Nick Gillum, and that's the only time you'll see our names.
Right, yeah. You've been
Until
introduced.
like
Don't
10
worry
minutes
about
later,
it.
maybe.
Yeah.
This is every single shot. It goes to someone, whoosh, an animation. Rick Lagina goes to his brother, whoosh, Marty Lagina back, whoosh, Rick Lagina. It's the best, dude. The editors are awesome on that show, dude. They only cut to people turning around and looking at each other, dude. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Like a guy will be like, the stones on the island are aligned with the constellation of something.
Right.
And it'll be 10 shots in a row of people looking at each other, turning their heads. Dude, it's the best fucking thing in the world. No show is better than
man.
Oak Island, dude. If you ever look at my Snapchat, every single second.
Oh, is that what you're
That's
watching all the
Oak
time?
Island, dude. That's
Fuck,
Oak
I-
Island,
oh
dude.
man, I thought
There's
you were
no-
watching like fucking what are those
it's-
fucking looking for gold shows in the Yukon.
Well,
and
it's
shit.
almost like that,
Oh,
dude.
man.
It's the best, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude. Oh, I love that show, dude. It's fucking funny. Now you watch it as like, you know, like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, where you go like, yeah, sing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
song or something. Like I go, show the animation of the fucking flood tunnel again. It's the best. It's for the 2 other people who've ever seen the show.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking no one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Fucking Nova Scotia show. It's awesome, dude. It is
Is the
awesome.
the History Channel isn't Canadian?
I don't think so, but I think we have History Canada here. Or something.
Oh,
Like, we
okay.
don't have the same shows that they have elsewhere.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the best show on TV right now. Creepshow, not very good. What do you give it on 10?
On 10, man, the 2 episodes should be overall or each story?
We can do each story and then overall as a series, like.
Story number 1, which is called Gray Matter.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 10.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Agreed. 2 on 10.
House of the Head. Story number 2, I'd
Yeah.
probably give like a 4.5,
Oh, yeah.
5.
I give it 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5.
5.5.
So around, call it a 5.
5 on 10.
Big Bad Wolf Down. 5 as well.
That's a bad name too.
It's a terrible
Bad,
name. Bad
Wolf, Down. What the hell is he even talking about?
He's talking like Black Hawk Down
But Bad Wolf Down.
because they're werewolves.
And they're in the army. Is that it?
That's it. But it's like not the same war, not the same army.
Yeah.
There's no helicopters. Like none of it. It's just
Bad Wolf Down. Okay, that is
Yeah.
dumb. Yeah. And then
the last one, the finger,
Finger.
I'd probably give like a 6.
Okay, so even the best.
Oh
of
yeah,
them is
yeah,
still a
it's-
6.
yeah.
And then overall as a series, what do you say, Lee?
Oh, I guess a 4.
Okay, yeah, 4. We agree
Something
on
like that.
So Creepshow gets a 4. Fucking kind of show kind of sucks.
I'll-
Watch Oak Island instead.
I'll finish the series. I'll watch the whole season.
Really, you're going to do it?
And then whenever I'm done, I'll give you guys a little recap.
I am shocked. I thought this was going to be a 15-minute episode. We did 45 minutes on Creepshow. I think it'll
Alright.
be a full length
There
one
you
then,
go.
I guess. Yeah, watch Oak Island instead, guys. Every Sunday night, History Channel. 8 to 10, baby. It's the best.
8 to 10.
Actually, I think it's a different time. I think it's 10 to 11 now. So
Okay.
stay up late
There
and
you
watch
go.
Rick and Marty Lagina find treasure.
It was actually Rick and Marty.
It's Rick and Marty Lagina.
Is that a joke?
Close to Morty.
Yeah, I was gonna
It is
say.
Rick and Marty. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the original. No, that's Doc and Marty because they were
Yeah.
making fun of it. Anyways,
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
Yeah.
This has been the Monolith Film Show podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Lee.
I'm Nick.
You can email us at monolithfilmclub@gmail.com. Find us on Instagram and Twitter, Monolith Film Pod.
Yeah, you can find me trying to raise funds to go to Nova Scotia and find treasure on Oak Island.
See you next time.
Peace.